Hey guys, welcome back to the show. Welcome back to the podcast. I got 2/3 of my movie club back with me. We couldn't get Austin, but I have Joy and I have Ethan again, and we're going to talk about the Golden Globes. This is a special edition episode, I guess. And just right off the bat, um, I missed the opening monologue, which I'm sad about, and I caught a bit of it on like Twitter. I think somebody like posted a video of Amy Poehler and Tina Fey's monologue on Twitter. And for the most part, I thought it was funny. But did you watch it, Joy? Or did you watch it, Ethan? No.
I did. I thought it was pretty good, but Amy was on the West Coast and Tina was on the East Coast,
that
and
was weird.
so they had like a split screen, but they were in two separate rooms. And I think like they were great separately, but you missed out on that chemistry when they're in the same room.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate it had to happen like this because I was so excited for them to come back because they are my favorite award show hosts for anything. Like I want them to host the Oscars, I want them to host the Emmys, I want them to host everything. But yeah, I wish they could have been together. I mean, I caught some of the jokes and they were funny. I don't know if it was as funny as like some of the other, the past years, but it was still like Tina and Amy are always going to be good at the very least.
Yeah.
So jumping into the first, we were just talking about this, jumping into the first award, supporting actor in a drama went to Daniel Kaluuya. But yeah, which is very good. I need to watch that movie, but I'm very happy for him. Yeah. And
very deserved.
Very. And I missed his technical difficulties. So I missed that first award, but right off the bat, technical difficulties.
They weren't gonna let him speak.
Yeah. Which is wild.
It was yeah,
Laura Dern looked so uncomfortable.
Yeah,
it was Laura Dern, right?
It was Laura Dern, yeah. And it's like he was starting to speak and he was on mute and he was like, oh no, and then they went to Laura Dern and then she was like, he's having technical difficulties, we congratulate him, and then
oh no,
he unmuted and he said, no, don't do me dirty. And then they went back to him and he was able to give his speech because like you can't start off a show like this.
Oh no, starting off the show. Yeah, they were. I can't remember how the Emmys had it set up because you were tweeting and other people were tweeting like, oh, the Emmys definitely like outdid them, but I have such a short memory that I don't really even remember how the Emmys set theirs up.
I think so. Like the Emmys, it was similar to the Golden Globes where they had like the Zoom setup, but they also had some of the casts that were nominated were like in locations together. So like the cast of Insecure was, I think they were like in a football stadium, and like the cast of Schitt's Creek was like in a ballroom. So like they had some like group setups, but I think their production value was just better.
Oh,
go ahead.
I read this morning that the Emmys, they actually sent professional video crews to all the nominees. Golden Globes you could definitely see the difference in professionalism between the two shows. I think that's why the Emmys, even though it was a similar format, Emmys definitely felt more put together. This felt very junior high.
Like a free Zoom. It felt like a free Zoom.
Oh yeah. Free Zoom. Oh.
They were glitching.
I was like, they really got these celebrities at their houses trying to figure out their MacBooks and
Jeff Daniels and his like guest bedroom.
Oh yeah,
and his flannel.
I was like, it was funny because everybody else in this category was pretty dressed up, more or less, and then it was him, and I was like, no, sir.
I love that Jeff Daniels is just somebody's dad who happened to get famous.
Yeah.
Yep.
100. Yeah, him and Jason Sudeikis in their outfits. I was like, I was like,
hoodie.
Yeah, I was like, this poor man. He said, I just got divorced. My ex-wife is dating Harry Styles. I'm gonna wear a hoodie. So
and he's in the UK filming Ted Lasso. So it was like
yeah. Oh, that makes so much more sense.
Yeah,
I didn't know that's where they filmed that show.
I feel because it's he coaches a soccer team over there on the show.
Okay.
Yeah, and I felt bad for all of the the nominees who are like in Europe because it was so late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Next category that I have written down is Best Animated, which went to Soul, which is wasn't too surprising. I thought that one
Not
movie,
surprising.
that something Wolfwalkers, I can't remember what the full. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I think that's on Apple.
No, Direwolves. Yeah, yes, it's on Apple Plus.
I watched that.
Direwolves, White Walkers.
They made like I think it's the same company who did like there's a movie called Book of Kells, and they make really cool animated movies. But I thought no, it's not Leica.
Okay.
I gotta look it up. But I've seen a couple of their movies, and they're usually pretty good. So I thought like that could have been an underdog win, but it went to Soul, which I'm happy about. And then actress in a musical or comedy series, Catherine O'Hara for Schitt's Creek. Do y'all watch Schitt's Creek?
I have yet to watch Schitt's Creek.
I haven't watched it yet.
Okay, yeah.
I love Catherine O'Hara, though.
Yeah, me too. I'm never upset when she wins, even though I've never really watched the show fully.
Yeah, when she won, it was weird though, because she was trying to do like a comedy bit where her husband was like playing music on his phone, like she was getting played off, but like it wasn't translating well. It just looked like she was trying to talk over like music. That's like another thing that like they're trying to do like fun stuff at home, but like it's not. It doesn't come across well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm just glad that category didn't go to Lily Collins because.
Oh. Paris. After HFPA got flued out.
Somebody got paid to put that, to sneak her in there. Oh no.
Oh
well. Okay, and then they did actor in a limited series, which went to Mark Ruffalo for I Know This Much Is True. Now, I didn't know this existed until yesterday.
Same. I didn't, but I love Mark Ruffalo, so.
Oh yeah, same. I was like, how have I not
heard of any of these except for The Undoing?
Yes.
Yeah,
I don't know what any of these other shows are.
Yeah, and I was like,
Hugh Grant was my pick for that.
Yeah. So I don't know how that one slipped under the radar. How they let that slip so hard. I don't even know what service it's on.
HBO.
HBO. Okay. Okay, HBO.
HBO loves their miniseries.
They do, yeah.
Cleaning up that category.
They do, but they're usually better about marketing them. Like I usually hear about it, at the least.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Best screenplay went to Aaron Sorkin for the Chicago 7, and I just wrote down. I mean, I guess.
Let me look what was nominated. Over Promising
Woman. I haven't seen it yet. See, I need to watch it so I can make a fair judgment.
Yeah, I was really hoping for Promising Young Woman to pull that one out, but
yeah,
I was
Justice for Emerald Fennell.
Honestly, didn't win a thing.
And the script of Trial of the Chicago 7 is so bad. It was like 90s Lifetime movie material. I really hope I'm not going to have to watch an entire award season of that film cleaning up.
Yeah, it's gonna be very interesting to see how some of these differ from like the Oscars, because I mean, Chicago 7 didn't win. What won Best Drama? Hold on, skipping ahead a little bit.
Nomadland.
Nomadland. Okay,
have y'all watched it on Hulu yet?
No. I still need to watch it.
I need to watch it.
Oh, that's good. I was Chloe. I know we're jumping ahead, but Chloe Zhao.
The day I was gonna watch it, I think me and my mom ended up watching the Billie Holiday one instead. Which maybe don't watch that with your parents.
You watched it with your mom?
What a film to watch with your mother.
I didn't know what was gonna happen in the film. I wasn't prepared.
Heroin.
Movie. Yeah.
Through the whole thing, I just kept thinking, beautiful gowns.
It's just
beautiful gowns.
I was like, this movie is something else. And I wanted it to be better because I was like kind of excited about it, but
Lee Daniels is kind of like 0 for 10 with me at this point.
Yeah.
I never saw The Butler.
Me either.
Butler is good though. That's like his one thing that I like.
Yeah. I think my parents really like The Butler.
And then like some of Empire.
Bro, Empire.
Oh yeah. The first season of Empire.
The first season, yeah,
is very good. After that,
we need to address the fact that Empire eventually just became Riverdale. With the industry, like
Oh
they went
no.
fully off the rails.
Riverdale, but on Fox instead of the CW.
Yeah.
And I was sad it kind of went down the drain because I really liked that first season and a half of the show.
Yeah, and Taraji was so good in it too.
Yes, yeah. Okay.
Taraji always, she held that show together.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hands up, because I mean, until Jussie Smollett had his whole thing, that show kind of helped him take off. But all the other actors in the show, I don't really know if they're doing anything. Like,
yeah, I haven't seen anybody else on there.
No.
So Taraji was literally the glue. Okay, TV series drama went to Emma Corrin for The Crown, which I don't watch, but I know Joy and Ethan are
The Crown hype.
They know what's up.
I'm so happy about that because I love Olivia Colman, but she's cleaned up at awards ceremonies recently. So I'm so glad that Emma got it. That was.
I am for her.
She's so good as Diana too.
So good.
I caught bits of The Crown when my mom was watching it, and I saw a little bit of her. I gotta just watch the show because I always see bits and pieces, and I'm like intrigued, but I never like sit down and watch it on my own. My mom wanted Olivia Colman to win, but but you know,
she has so many trophies.
Yeah, she got enough. You can pass them around.
You know, this is very off topic, but somebody was saying Emma Corrin for Sue Storm in Fantastic Four.
I mean,
and that got my attention.
Maybe?
What do y'all think?
I'm looking kind of here for it. And then I was like, what if Josh O'Connor was Reed Richards? You could have a Crown reunion in a Marvel movie?
I'm here for it.
Do y'all have who else was nominated in that category for?
It was Emma and Olivia plus your wife, Jodie Comer, Killing Eve.
She didn't show up, but that's okay.
She didn't turn on the Zoom.
Girl, she said I got other things to do, I guess. I'm in England.
And then it was Laura Linney for Ozark and then Sarah Paulson for Ratched.
Oh yeah, that was surprising.
Yeah,
Ratched
Sarah
getting
Paulson
nominations.
is great, but that show was
a
choice.
You know, Sarah Paulson's great. Doesn't mean she has to be nominated for everything she does. You know, we don't have to.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, Jodie. You know, I'm always gonna want Jodie Comer to win, but she doesn't always have to win. Original song.
I have yet to watch Killing Eve, and I've heard nothing but good things.
Okay.
Same.
Please. I can't be the only one in this group to be watching Killing Eve. I need somebody else to talk to about it. My other friends who went to grad school with me, I don't even know if she watches it anymore. Danita won't finish it. I need other people to talk to about the show because I have a lot of thoughts. I love Killing Eve. I love that show. And more so than Jodie Comer, Sandra Oh is so good at it.
Sandra, she's great.
She is so good at it. Original song went to OAC. Am I saying that right? And For the Life Ahead, which I don't know what that is.
I didn't know any of these songs.
I didn't either. Literally,
like, all these not. I haven't heard. I've seen like some of these movies, but I haven't heard any of these songs.
Yeah.
What's that all about?
The only one I remember is the one that Her did for Judas and the Black Messiah. That's the only one I can recall.
Yeah.
I don't even remember that.
Okay. I can't even.
Low-C scene.
I can't recall the one.
And it's from The Life Ahead, which is.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's the Sophia Loren Netflix movie. Netflix be buying awards, y'all.
Honestly.
I
don't know. Like this category seems like
it's kind of a weak.
If, like weak is the right word. Yeah, but like
it's a weak year.
Very 2020 category.
Yeah.
Original song is because there's no Disney, which is usually a big one. There's no Disney or Pixar.
And I feel like none of these songs are in the actual movie. They're in like the end credits.
Yes. Yeah. The Billie Holiday one, I was like, what song is this? I watched that movie.
I did not know that was an original song. I just assumed it was one of Billie Holiday's songs.
Yeah. Wow. And then original score went to Soul, which was not surprising.
Yeah, love that.
This is when Tracy Morgan pronounced it Sowell.
Oh my god. Like
he was like Sowell.
And I was like confused, but I was like, what? And then John Batiste started speaking. I was like, okay, Soul won. I was like, how do you mess up Soul? And then I was like, And then, like, I saw online, someone said, like, he was in that really bad accident, like 5 or 6 years ago, and like had a lot of brain damage. And I was like, okay, maybe that's it. Maybe I shouldn't like be too. I mean, yeah, it's like it could be that, because I was like, what is Sal?
I thought he was trying to pronounce someone's name or something, and I was like, did I miss a name? Yeah, so I don't know. But Don Cheadle and Jason Sudeikis made fun of him, so. They're like, so who won? Saul, who won? I was like, oh no. And then Jason Sudeikis won for Ted Lasso. For actor in a comedy series.
Who else nominated there?
I love Ted Lasso. That's
Eugene
like
Levy.
my time to get on my soapbox and say, watch Ted Lasso. It's so good, so fun.
Is it Apple TV?
It's Apple TV.
Oh Lord, I can't get another streaming service.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I only have it because my mom got a new iPhone, and when you get a new Apple product, you get a year free of Apple TV Plus. So, like, I wasn't gonna pay for it.
They're so clever.
Yeah, I think I still have mine, so I should watch it while I still have it. My little free trial.
Yeah, I actually have like a few other Apple TV recommendations too, so I won't take up time on the podcast.
Okay, we can talk about that later. Oh yeah, and then he started rambling, and that's when Don Cheadle was like, "You gotta finish it up." He was like, because he was like, I don't know. I don't know if he didn't expect to win or what it was, but he was just like, super rambly.
I like that when he was like, wrap it up, and then in the interview afterwards, they asked Jason Sudeikis about him. He was like, "Oh no, like it was cool. They're both from Kansas City, so it was like he was like Kansas City love. He knows how to like wrap it up." Yeah.
I thought that was nice. They were the funniest. Like, I wish they just left them on the screen.
Yeah, that was the best group of nominees.
Yes. And then TV series for musical or comedy went to Schitt's Creek, and then Daniel Levy accepted the award. And I loved his speech. It was really cute and nice and sweet.
Yeah.
Actress in musical or comedy. Okay, let's talk about Rosamond Pike. I care a lot. What are your thoughts?
Choices were made.
I don't understand how that happened.
Let me see who nominated there.
Well, again, this is another category where, okay, of course she won because this lineup is weak. Like, well, it was Maria Bakalova for Borat sequel, which apparently she's great and haven't seen.
Yeah.
Kate Hudson for that music movie that Sia made.
Oh yeah.
Michelle Pfeiffer, and then Anya Taylor-Joy for.
Oh, Pfeiffer.
Real quick timeout. Anya Taylor-Joy looked stunning.
I couldn't stop looking at her.
Yeah.
I was like, wow. The hair is laid.
She said, no pajamas in my house.
No.
Laid for the gods.
In front of the computer, but.
She's like, I'm gonna look good. She has such great posture, and she just looks so tall. She just always looks so good. The green is her color. Oh yeah, I was like, best dress.
Yeah, so looking at like that lineup, it's not surprising that Rosamond won, but I mean, Rosamond is probably the best part about that movie.
Yeah, she's a great actor. I mean, in a trash movie, at least you have great actors.
Yeah.
She should talk to Andrew Day about that.
Oop.
Yeah, they can relate. They can definitely relate. And then her speech was okay. So I always find it funny when she speaks because I forget she's English. Because the only movies I've seen her in are her American American accent is so good that when she started talking, I was like, wait, it really like took me out for a second. And she for some reason dragged Rudy Giuliani and the American legal system. But, you know.
Always a good time to do that.
Always a good time. I was like, okay. Yeah. She was like, yeah, thanks for making, without the trash American legal system, we couldn't have made this movie. And I was like, okay.
Well, oh.
I was like, get it in, girl. Do what you gotta do. And then she called Isa Gonzalez her wife. She didn't say movie wife, she said her wife. So I'm hoping that happens. Okay, actor in the TV series, Josh O'Connor for The Crown. Again,
love that.
Week of the night was definitely The Crown.
Crown supremacy.
He's so good.
Yeah.
And who does he play in the show?
Prince Charles, right?
Okay.
Why did I just doubt myself?
Yeah, Prince Charles.
There's a lot of Charles and Edward.
I know, yeah.
I get kind of like.
I get them confused. Foreign film went to Minari, which I still need to watch.
Great.
I need to watch it too.
but I hear nothing but good things about that one too. That one's probably gonna take it at the Oscars for sure. I haven't heard any other movie in the conversation.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then TV series drama went to The Crown. So a literal full sweep. In every category. And then actress in a drama. What was that for? Is that a TV movie? The Mauritanian?
That's a supporting actress in a drama, which Jodie Foster won for the Mauritanian, which
I haven't seen the trailer.
The trailer was interesting.
Okay, I haven't
heard anything about this movie.
Yeah, it's like that one and The Father with Olivia Colman. I keep hearing the names, but I don't know what they are.
Yeah, they both have the same problem because the Mauritanian and The Father have only been released exclusively in theaters, which in America means they've only been released in two cities? I think it's just LA and New York where they get the limited release. So nobody's seen them.
I really want to see The Father.
Shailene Woodley's in that too.
Me too. That looks good.
Yeah, that's also like one of those movies I'm gonna have to prepare myself for because I think he has dementia in it, and it's sad.
Yeah. Okay, well that's good for Jodie Foster. Her and her wife were on the Zoom.
They were so cute.
With their dog and their pajamas.
Their dog, yeah, they were cute. It's like part of me is like, you guys, come on, it's an award show, wear a dress. But some of them were just so cute in their pajamas and their t-shirts, and I was like, you know what, okay.
Yeah, like
I was surprised Amanda Seyfried lost though.
Yeah.
I kind of thought she had that locked down.
For me,
I think she was like an early front runner, but then it's like kind of like getting like out of her grasp now. I think
Mank is kind of fading from the race a little bit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which doesn't really bother me because I didn't love that movie.
Yeah, I wasn't.
But she was the best part about it, so
I wasn't a big fan.
Yeah.
She's not nominated here, but I think the actress who plays the grandmother in Minari has like a lot of buzz for a supporting actress.
Watch Glenn Close snatch it at the end of the day.
Do we get to the Oscars?
Come on, Mima.
Not Hillbilly Elegy.
At the Zoom Oscars.
Watch Mima get it. I will actually, apparently, the Oscars producers, they are intent on having like an in-person distance ceremony. I'm like,
are they all gonna be vaccinated? Like,
but like also I'm like, y'all are setting yourself up to be dragged. Like, people are gonna be like, the rich elites who are gonna have their Oscar. Like,
and if there's like one outbreak.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, y'all are setting yourselves up with that one. So the plan is still to have an in-person ceremony. So we'll see.
They gotta I don't know, because if the Emmys did them well, then the Oscars can for sure do them very well. So I don't know.
They got the budget,
yeah. Okay, actress in a TV supporting role went to Gillian Anderson for The Crown.
Yes, so deserved.
Anytime someone from The Crown wins.
It's like what? Literally.
Another one.
And Gillian Anderson is the only American who can play a British person.
I was convinced she was British until like the age of 18.
Me too.
I feel like at this point she's like so half British, half American. Because I think she was like born in the UK, but then like when she was a kid, she moved to the US. But like she's been acting in the UK for so long, and I'm like, what?
Let's find out, Mama. Let's research.
Because she
has resided in London since 2002. After earlier years divided between the United Kingdom and the.
Yeah. Makes sense. She's like the opposite of Rosamond Pike, where I think she's English, but she's not. She's actually American. So, actress.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Y'all are both frozen, so I'm assuming it must be me.
Oh no.
Oh no, y'all are back
frozen
now. Okay,
for
cool.
like a split second.
Yeah, you're frozen for a second.
Cool.
Okay, and then actress in a limited series went to Anya Taylor-Joy for The Queen's Gambit, and The Queen's Gambit also won Best Limited Series, which
I have yet to watch that chess show.
I watched the chess show. I did.
Okay, how was
it? Is it good?
I liked it. don't know what else I thought it was gonna be dumb, more boring, but it really like kept me interested. And I know nothing about chess, and there was a lot of chess. But Anya Taylor-Joy is very good. I mean, she's good at everything, and I think the show is good. It's well written, and I think all the other like guest characters are great. And the guy, there's a guy in it. I don't know his name, but I know he's in the Maze Runner movies, and I don't know his name, but he plays a character called Benny in the show, and his like interactions with Anya Taylor-Joy are probably some of my favorite parts of the show.
I'm about to find out who this is.
Yeah.
He's the 30-year-old who looks 12.
Yes. I was like, is this a child? But he plays an adult.
He was on Game of Thrones. He was that cripple who.
Yes.
Right, yes. Mm-hmm.
I forgot about that. Yeah, he plays. Yeah,
Thomas Brody Sangster.
Okay. Yeah.
Has not aged a day since 11.
He looks so crazy young. But yeah, I really like the Queen's Gambit. I forget what else is nominated, but I like the show. So, actor in a motion picture drama went to Chadwick Boseman.
Bro.
And yeah, that was well deserved, and his wife accepted the award, and that was a very emotional because she started off crying, and I was like, oh no, we're not gonna get through this speech.
And then they cut to Viola crying, and then I was
yeah. And I also one of the only bits I liked on the show is when they were interviewing the kids, and all the kids knew Chadwick Boseman and Black Panther.
Yeah.
Loved it.
That was so cute. I was like, I love that. Because they didn't know what he was asking them questions, and they were like, huh? And they were just saying,
Fonda.
Yeah, it was straight Fonda. But then they were like, telling Boseman. The one kid who was like, he's a good guy. And I was like, I'm going to cry. But that was a nice moment. And then director went to Chloe Zhao for Nomadland, best director.
I love her. She's so laid back. She's so cool.
Yep.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out where she was calling in from because it looked like she was just in a room with like a dark hallway, and I was like, is she on location or something?
She's probably doing editing for Eternals.
Oh yeah.
Like, I'm trying to get this Marvel money.
She's like, I got another job lined up, y'all. But yeah, I gotta watch Nomadland.
I enjoyed it.
But I'm happy a woman won that category. And motion picture, musical, or comedy went to Borat, subsequent movie film. And I can't believe Hamilton lost.
Yeah, well, I think like Hamilton is kind of weird that it's in this category because like, is it a movie or? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, is it a movie? What can we count this?
Yeah, I was kind of confused by that because I was like, is it because it's not a movie? It's a filmed.
Yeah.
They filmed the play.
Like if I go film any play on Broadway.
Yeah, I was confused by that inclusion.
I think the show that like they were really scraping the bottom of the barrel looking for nominees.
Maybe we should just start professionally recording Broadway plays and musicals.
Call them movies.
And make a category for them. And then you can put them on a streaming site, and then Broadway plays can be accessible to people who can't afford them.
Love that. Yeah.
I like that.
I kind of like this idea of it because, like, a lot of us would never have gotten to see Hamilton. We would have been able to hear the music, which is nice, but like a lot of people would never have gotten to see that play. Of course, you're gonna lose some of the nuances of like theater, but at least you get to see the show in some capacity.
Yeah, even like the touring tickets for Hamilton so expensive. Like, I can never one get a hold of them and two afford them. Yeah,
exactly. Okay, so then actor in a motion picture, musical, or comedy went to Sacha Baron Cohen for Borat. So Borat was kind of sweeping too. Yeah. And then Andrew Day won for Best Actress in a Motion Picture Drama, which I was like, okay, yeah.
I was so surprised.
Me too.
I was shocked because like she is great in that movie. She is far away the best thing in that movie. But because like it's kind of a late comer to the awards race, it just came out, and because the movie is not great.
Yeah.
I very much thought that was going to work against her. So I was genuinely really shocked that she won. I hope she gets nominated at the Oscars though.
Yes.
Because she was like first performance, never acted before.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that too. I was like, okay, Andra Day is going to be an actress. And we have like our singers who try to do the acting. Like, that's not an uncommon thing. And sometimes it's hit or miss. Sometimes they're good. Sometimes they're bad. Sometimes they're whatever. And I was like, okay, I'll watch Andra Day's movies, sure, whatever. And then I was like, she's never acted a day in her life in a film for you're sure. She's been in nothing else.
And she was giving you capital A acting.
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 And I don't know much about Andra Day, but I just guess I never saw her as being in something like this for like a first role or anything. Like, I was like,
it reminded me of, I remember way back when Jennifer Hudson had never acted before and she did Dreamgirls with an Oscar. It's giving me those kind of vibes. I don't know if Andra Day will win. I still think Carey Mulligan kind of has that Oscar lockdown and deserves it.
Does she have an Oscar?
She's never been.
No.
Okay.
I think she's only been nominated for an Education.
Back like 10 years ago.
Crazy.
Yeah, that was that was a while ago. Okay.
I'm still rooting for Carey, but I really hope Andra gets nominated. She deserves it.
Yes, at the very least.
When I was watching this category and they announced Andra Day, like they were all like excited for her, but like Carey Mulligan kind of had this look on her face, like I should have won.
That Glenn Close look when Olivia Colman won.
Like, I want y'all to go like look up the clip and like let me know if I'm like reading into this too much or if like that's actually how she looks.
Let me see if I can find it.
Oh my gosh, I wasn't paying attention. I should have, because I was like,
because I love to look at the other people's faces, and like she was like trying to act like she was happy, but you could tell she was like, I should have won this.
Oh no! I mean, I wanted her to win too, so it's okay.
This category, I feel like, I think Carrie is a lock, Frances is a lock, Vanessa is a lock, and Viola is a lock, and I think for that 5th spot, it's either gonna be Andra Day or Zendaya. Exactly. And I think a wild card is Rosamond Pike, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
You want another wild card?
Lose my mind.
Watch Amy Adams slide in at the last moment.
Oh my god, no. Not like this.
Not like this.
No, I think Viola, Carrie, Frances, Vanessa for sure, and it's gonna be Andra or Zendaya in that last slot.
Yeah. And I think it's gonna go to Andra.
I found the video. Let me watch Carrie's face.
Okay.
I love a reaction video. Aww. She's like.
She looks very. She did a.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
She wants to win.
That is so funny. That is wild. Andra Day looks beautiful.
Yes.
And she like her whole family there.
Yeah. She had some of the cast there with her.
I hope she gets that fifth slot just because I adore Zendaya. I don't want Malcolm and Marie getting
no.
From visionary director Sam Levinson.
No. No, please don't.
How are you gonna have made one movie and one TV show and slap visionary director on your trailer?
He's a visionary.
I just can't imagine. Zendaya, I would love for her to be nominated for an Oscar. Just maybe not today. She's young. She's so young. She's got.
She's so talented. She'll
be here again.
Yeah. She'll be fine. I mean, she already won an Emmy for lead actress, which is crazy.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
We just need to get her in some non-Sam Levinson projects.
Girl.
Period.
Somebody get her away. Somebody put her in a Barry Jenkins movie and call it a day.
Right?
Ooh, love.
That'd be good. So okay, Joy said this already kind of, but she didn't like any of the skits, which I agree with you. They were bad. And the only one that I kind of sort of liked was Maya Rudolph, but that's because I always like Maya Rudolph.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I usually feel like award show skits are pretty cringy, and usually it's like, okay, this is not why we are here. Like, let's keep it moving.
And I hate there's such like time fillers where like they have these skits that like aren't landing, but then like Chloe Zhao wins. She's accepting best picture and they're cutting her off, and I'm like, how do you cut off the person who won best picture?
Yeah,
because you had to do like this 5-minute skit that wasn't landing.
I don't
like, I know like we do like award speech, but I feel like instead of like these skits, I would prefer like if they did like a couple like fun montages.
Yes,
like those aren't too long, but it keeps it going. I love a montage.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess because they're like, maybe they hope that we'll do these skits and we'll just hope one of them ends up being a viral moment, and that's why they keep them. Like they still keep the skits even though nobody likes them.
Yeah,
because like back in the day.
Award shows have gotten so long. I'm like, cut the skits. We here for.
They're already 3 hours.
Right.
You come on at 7 o'clock. You want to go till 10. It's Sunday night. People got work in the morning. I don't understand.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because I think
Sudeikis has to film Ted Lasso in a couple hours.
This man has his call time is 5 a.m. He has to be there at 5 a.m. Because like back in the day, we used to get like Ellen when she had the pizza and she brought did she bring pizza at the Oscars?
She brought pizza. She would vacuum the room.
Like they want moments like that.
And
but
they did the selfie.
Yes, and that went hella viral.
That was funny.
So
I like the selfie, and I thought the pizza bit was like fun too.
It was funny.
Yeah.
And I think the most important. I'm sorry, Joy. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I was gonna say like talking about like those bits that worked. I think why it didn't work was because they weren't in the audience and they weren't like playing and having fun with the audience. I think that's what was missing.
Yes, because
you're like
on
Zoom, it just doesn't translate. Yeah.
Especially when you have hosts like Amy and Tina who like will call out members of the audience in front of them.
Yeah.
And so since they didn't have that, like they didn't even have that to work off of. They do Amy and Tina do great crowd work, I think.
Yeah.
And so they didn't get to do that. So we didn't talk about Jane Fonda because I put it at the end of my notes. But Jane Fonda got the Cecil B. DeMille Award.
I love her.
And
she is the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, how are you the moment for 5 decades?
Like,
I don't even know.
Like 80 years.
I'm like, she has never let me down.
She's so cool. Like
so cool. And her speech was just perfect. Everything she said.
Yep.
Was so perfect and on point. Like she literally talked.
I'm thinking, what's that Oprah quote? She is the sister I always wanted. She is the friend everyone deserves.
I'm just like,
I don't know a better person. I don't know
a better person.
Literally, I'm like, because they're always like, don't call, celebrities and stuff unproblematic, and I'm trying to not say I have, and I'm not trying to, I'm trying to stop like calling people unproblematic, but Jane Fonda,
70 years, and like
she's as close as you could possibly be.
Classy.
He's been about it this whole time.
The whole time, always been on the right side of history. Literally always.
Walking the walk and talking the talk.
Never lost.
I love her so much. I almost skipped it. Motion picture drama, Nomadland. Did we say that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yes, I didn't want to skip that, but yeah. So when I actually watch the movie, I'll have more. I can have more thoughts on it.
It's on Hulu now.
Yeah, it's very accessible. Everybody go watch Nomadland.
I need to get like some popcorn, get my snacks together, get ready.
I usually try to catch up with everything before the Oscars, so I have some time.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I'm for sure,
so frustrated because all I have left to watch is The Father, and I don't know how
to get that
to watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can watch the. No, is that a show that Mariturian and tell us what that's about? The Mauritanian.
Mauritanian.
Where's that streaming?
I don't know if it's streaming though. I think it's only in theaters.
I don't think it's streaming anywhere.
Let me look it up.
Oh, it's at my local movie theater.
Yeah, it's only in theaters.
And what's that other one?
Woodley.
Yeah.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
What is this cast? What is this movie?
I believe Jodie Foster plays a lawyer who is tasked with defending a accused terrorist or something along those lines.
Okay.
I usually avoid 9/11 terrorism-esque movies because I feel like they're usually very sloppily handled and very heavy-handed.
Yes.
Maybe this is an exception. Yeah. Just when I watched the trailer, I went, "Yikes!"
Yeah.
And that wig they slapped on Jodie's head, my God.
Oh no!
I was about to say this wig.
Oof.
Wig.
Goodness.
Wigs. We gotta go.
Is that you?
We gotta go back to hair and makeup school. Oh no. I was gonna say everybody needs to go back to their hair and makeup schools or wherever they went because the wigs.
Speaking of the wigs? Tina and Amy, my favorite Golden Globes joke they ever did, I think, was 2013 when they were talking about American Hustle and said the original title of that movie, Explosion at the Wig Factory.
Oh yeah, that movie
ridiculous in that movie.
That movie especially.
What was that collective fever dream we all experienced?
I don't know. Yeah.
Talk about one, that's one that has not aged well. That was nominated for 9 Oscars. Now we're that was whack.
It's because they David O. Russell.
Yeah, he was on a hot streak, and then J-Law was in it too, and Bradley Cooper.
Yup. Yeah. Okay.
What a time.
Okay. Well, I guess last question I'll ask before we in the show. Do you think most of these are very indicative of how the Oscars are going to go, or do you think most of these are just Golden Globe specific winners?
I think most of them are Golden Globe specific. The only ones that I can see also carrying over to the Oscars, I think Chloe Zhao for director, Nomadland for Best Picture, actually a few of them, and then Daniel Kaluuya. But I don't think that's set in stone. The other ones, I think because they split it up into drama and comedy and musical, I don't know, kind of messes with the categories.
Yeah. That's definitely true.
And also the thing with the Golden Globes is the HFPA, you have the Critics' Choice Awards and the Screen Actors Guild Awards, and there's a lot of overlap between the voting bodies and the Oscars. The HFPA is their own situation. So there's no, nobody who votes for the Globes is going to have any swear of the Oscars. But I think Nomadland, Chloe Zhao, and I do think that Andra Day winning is going to be what pushes her to get that 5th Oscar slot.
Yeah.
I can see that.
I hope so. She deserves.
Yeah. I think the Oscar noms come out in 2 weeks.
Oh my God.
So.
That's sneaking up on me.
Yeah, so we'll be able to talk about that.
April, right?
The show is in April.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be coming up soon.
The actual dates real quick.
And I'm excited to see how that goes. Because, when are the Critics' Choice Awards and all those things? When's SAG?
Soon, because it's usually Globes, Critics, and SAGs are weeks right after, weekend right after each other.
Right.
Okay, Academy Awards nominations announced March 15th, and the show is April 25th.
And Critics' Choice, it's next weekend, March 7th. It's crazy.
Okay. Because usually Critics' Choice and SAG are more lined up with the Oscars.
Yeah. Let me look up SAG now.
So that's exciting, yeah.
Now I'm trying to remember who was nominated at those two.
It is going to be back-to-back awards. It is definitely award season. Because they be back-to-back, yeah.
And then SAG is April 4th.
Gotcha.
And then I think the Grammys are in 2 weeks.
Oh, Dua Lipa!
Dua Peep.
Dua Peep!
I have no idea how they're gonna do. I have no idea how they're gonna do a Zoom Grammys. How that's gonna work? Because that show is just performances and a handful of awards.
I don't
pretty much.
Know. But what has been interesting is with the lesser award shows like American Music Awards, what's the other one I'm thinking of? Billboard Music Awards. It's allowed them to be very visually creative, which I think is obviously you want the crowds there, you want the performance aspect, but it is interesting to see them taking that budget and I don't know, just being more creative with the kind of performances they can put on. Listen, as long as I get Gaga and Ariana and Beyonce and Meg, I'm happy. I just want performances.
Yeah.
Y'all, I don't know when it was, but there was one year where Beyonce performed for like 20 minutes. And I also don't remember what award show. I don't know if it was the Grammys.
Maybe that was when she won the MTV like video.
Oh, maybe.
Or something. And whenever they win that award, they do like a medley of their greatest hits.
Maybe that was it.
Was it? You talking about the Lemonade medley?
Oh, that might have been at the Grammy.
Oh, so there's that one, and then there's another one, right?
Our queen loves a medley.
Yeah. I just think I'm like.
Which song are you gonna perform from the album? Yes.
Yes.
All of them.
It's a full concert experience. I mean, the whole show.
Me to do so.
Yeah. Yeah, I think there's two separate ones because there is a Lemonade one that I remember.
That one was.
And yeah, that one's good, iconic. So yeah, I'm excited for the Grammys. I mean, I'm only half excited for the Grammys, I guess, because I don't really.
Grammys, pretty.
Yeah.
I can't believe they gave that little boy a nomination for that yummy nonsense.
Oh, they're really like, and the fact that they did nominate The Weeknd and that whole thing, and it's really trash. And even like that one year where Ariana was supposed to perform, but something happened last minute, and she like went out and tweeted about the producer, and she was like, "I could have performed last minute. Y'all just did," and I'm like, "Oh my god!" Like fighting with the Grammy people.
Hot water. Like...
Yeah. So I'm always like hit or miss with that, but okay.
Grammys are always so drama.
Oh yeah. I'm like, okay, well, at least I mean, back in the day, the VMAs were the fun show to watch at the very least.
Remember when those were fun?
Yeah.
When Gaga was just bleeding and hanging from the ceiling.
I still remember watching that.
Chandeliers.
I was like,
the 2009 or the 2010 VMAs where like Kanye interrupted Taylor Swift, and then the Gaga performance, and then Lil Mama like interrupted Jay-Z's performance, and he was like, "Get off the stage."
and her career ended that night. She was
never heard again. Bruh, oh my god.
I miss those days.
Those are the good old days.
Y'all had to be there.
Yeah, yes. It was.
You had to be there.
You just know, every year I was like, I cannot wait to see what shenanigans go down on the VMA stage.
And when like they would start fighting just from like the nominations, they're like, "Why aren't I nominated in like this category?" And so like,
oh yeah,
I didn't take your spot.
Oh, that's good stuff. Okay, well, that will be it for our Golden Globe Special Edition show. Thanks for coming. This was kind of a last minute episode that we did, so thanks for showing up, y'all, and being here. And absolutely. Yeah, and thank you, and say bye to all the people.
Bye.
And that's it.